Hey everyone. Usually I offer an update on me. Today, a while back ago, I said that I was going to have themes for some of my videos. I'm going to get back to that a little bit. This video might be a little bit longer than the others. And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my laptop, because I made bullet points just to make sure I didn't forget anything. And all this is from my perspective, okay? So everybody's situation is different, but I want to talk about businesses for a minute, okay? In my experience, we need to do more to educate businesses about mental health. I'm mostly talking about big corporations because the mom and pop stores are usually fairly good about it. But there are just not enough programs out there to help people that are mentally ill or disabled. There is SAMHSA, which stands for Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. And there's also NAMI, which is National Alliance on Mental Health, or I'm sorry, on mental illness. So if you've never checked out those websites, please feel free to do so. Google them. As many psychiatrists as I've seen over the years, nobody's ever mentioned that to me. I had to do the research on my own. So the word's not out there that there's any kind of organization for people with mental illnesses. Let's see. The first thing I want to bring up, and a lot of this is brainstorming, okay? But I want to bring this up because when I say help is coming, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, okay? We do have the Americans with Disabilities Act, which is a great start, but it's nowhere near the way where it needs to be. There needs to be a statute in that simply for people with mental disabilities and mental illnesses. Physical illnesses are just as important too, but there's not enough for the people who are mentally disabled. It states in part in the Americans with Disability Act that, let me see, it states that businesses must make reasonable accommodations for someone with a physical or mental disability. And I know from experience, from the jobs that I have or have had, that's bullshit. Most of them either don't know about the law or don't care. A lot of companies, a lot of corporations, you're just a number to them. And we need to change that, okay? Let's see. Like I was saying, with the Americans with Disability Act, we make accommodations for people with physical disabilities. So for example, I want to give an example here. If you're a cashier that for some reason cannot stand for your full shift, we offer them accommodations. They're allowed to sit down, unlike the other cashiers. But we don't do anything, and don't get me wrong, I agree with that. But we don't do anything for people with mental illnesses or mental disabilities. There's not enough accommodations made for them. And I do want to bring this up as well. I'm not saying that any old Joe Schmo can go into a job or job interview and say, I'm mentally disabled. No. It needs to be well documented and you need to be following your treatment plan. But if that's the case, that company needs to make reasonable accommodations for you. We've added mental disabilities to equal opportunity employers. But again, businesses are not adhering to that from my experience, okay? I'm sure there's companies out there that do. And if there are, I want to know about them because that's a good thing. I also believe, and this is going to be a heavy task, But I think every single company that opens their doors needs to have a mental health video shown in orientation. Every single one of them. We show safety videos and any kind of other videos related to that company. Mental health needs to be a priority. Okay? Not only should we where was I? Not only do we need to show a video about it, there needs to be a counselor affiliated with that organization that is on call that that somebody who is having a mental health crisis can contact at that job. Okay? Let's see here. What else do I have? Like I said, I needed to make bullet points because I was going to forget some stuff. And I want to be right on the money with this. I also believe that we need to have a special section for people with mental disabilities and mental illnesses on job websites. For example, Indeed. Okay? And trust me, I have looked. I have searched, and there is nothing that helps me gain employment with my mental illness. For people like me right now, because my bipolar and my anxiety is so bad, I can't be in a social setting. And there are no job opportunities out there to work from home that are legitimate. Yeah, you have pyramid schemes and crap like that, but nothing legitimate. So I think that's it for now. Like I said, this was a little bit longer video. I hope everybody stuck with me to the end. And please repost this. I need to come in contact with people that can help me with this. Okay, help me with my journey on this. It's not just about me. So thanks for watching. I again appreciate everybody's love and support. And as I end every video, if you suffer from a mental illness, you are not alone, and help is coming. Thanks, guys.